But the exclusive rights people are hoping that they will persuade you to bring the competition here next year. I think that's it.
So there's nothing I'd like better than to be able to join Ghana to our family of visits. I think that when everyone's ready, we're always ready to support.
Okay.
And we're looking forward this year to be in London, next year in Thailand, and I let the other countries mention their names when they're ready. But when Ghana's ready, we will always be ready to help.
So that's a big task for you.
With your support.
But of course, the tourist dimension is something that is of great interest to us. We are trying to position our country as a good tourist destination on the West African coast, and I think these kind of events will successfully undertaken assist that process, and that we can see an immediate benefit for ourselves from that.
Yeah.
This is me. This is me.
What is this?
The acting, when I get even better, then I will probably, do another one. But I want a comedy this time. I want a funny film.
Okay. So are we appealing to all the producers out there?
Well, it has to be a good one now. I don't want the ones where, you put some paint on your face and disappear, and then suddenly you're back again, you're a witch. I want proper films.
Okay, recently you celebrated your anniversary with your husband. Congratulations to you.
30 years.
Yes, and which is the reason why you missed the premiere of your very first exciting movie.
I know, my very first movie, I was really gutted because I was getting ready to come. I was touring actually at that time. I was in India, and I thought, okay, I'll sneak in for like 3 days and then do it. And then my husband said, okay, we're going away for our anniversary. And I thought, well, anniversary
movie
premiere.
Yeah.
I have to take my husband away and make love to him, right? So.
Well, thank you for that question, Ernest. You're the only one that can ask me that question because you've known me for a while and you know the sort of person that I am. And I think that if anybody knows who I am, they'll know that I'm not.
That's a very emotional. Question.
It's emotional.
I think you probably need to give it a man.
No, it's supposed to be so because we need to end this matter.
It's okay. Allow her to talk. But she has the right to determine. Please.
What I was going to actually say is that the woman in question is my mother. Do you understand? And I would never, under any circumstance, sit on any platform to talk about my mother. I love my mom so much. Anybody that knows me knows that I would love somebody who is not even my mother. And so I love her so much. I don't think it's even appropriate to even have a discussion about her on this platform. I would like everybody to respect her at that time. I know this is a family matter and it's definitely going to be solved at home. And that's one thing I want to say.
Why no, it's not opinion. Why would Efia Schwarzenegger say that Ghana is waiting for her verdict on Becca's mom? Who is Efia Schwarzenegger? Who is Efia Schwarzenegger to come and tell us that we are waiting for her verdict on Becca's mom issue? And then she'll come and insult the lady and show us videos. Charlie, some of us, we are not really that close to Becca's family, but we understand the issues in families. You understand? So some people should not take it as a way to reclaim a hype on their brand, as in to insult people's parents. It's because of Efia, Councillor Lutrot, and few other celebrities who are giving thumbs for this whole family issues going on. Yes.
And Councillor Lutrot is he a celebrity?
I mean, he's a personality. He's a media personality.
Allow him to.
He's a personality. So for me, I want to tell Becca that she is a mom. And she's a mom now.
Public figure.
She knows what it takes to go through labor and contractions. If you've been to labor room and you are waiting for contractions, then you understand what women go through. They will say contraction should open till about 10.
Hey.
Then a woman is crying and she's like too opened. Then you are kind of imagining what will happen, CS or death or whatever. Mothers go through a lot. And the only thing I can say for here, that God, the only thing that God respects, the only reason why God is birth and death. If not for birth and death, God can be copied easily. If not for birth and death, God can be copied easily. It's because we have to give birth to allow creation to go on, and because we have to die to make God wonderful. That is why God is God. So if a first nigga will sit down there and spill out all this trash about Becca's mom, I think it's not something to laugh about. That's what I want to say.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Is it on the Xylo?
On my own label.
Or Becca Afrique?
It's Becca label.
What's your relationship with your mother?
We're cordial. I mean, if anybody knows I have two mothers, just to clarify that Ernest knows
No man is born of two mothers.
Yeah, well, I do. I do. I do. I'm lucky to have two mothers who are all amazing, beautiful.
Guys, please, can you allow me to host this program? It's too much. Oh.
Who are all amazing. Relationship with my mother is cordial. It's absolutely cordial. There's to my understanding, it's cordial. There's no, like, it's here saying, I think so, be if you enjoy. There's no family that doesn't have your own issues. It's unfortunate that I'm a public figure, and so anything that comes out becomes a lot of fire, But I think that if you're going to ask me to be sincere with you, my mom is someone that I'm not going to sit here and disrespect or criticize in any way, because just like you keep saying, it's my birth mother. And so there's certain things you might just be quiet, and just make sure that, because maybe a free banner. So so in the crow, now you're crying in tea. It was okay. So now you what's your senti? I love my mom. Honestly, I do. I think she knows I do. It's unfortunate that things have to come on the platform like that, which it's kind of sad. But
have you spoken to her afterwards?
We haven't had the chance to talk yet. But we definitely will. I know we will. I know we will, Auntie.
Please, whatever the situation, find the perfect way to deal with it. You've grown a very good brand, over the period, and I think it will be appropriate to settle this. Our culture requests or requires peace. We are hospitable people, beautiful and respectful people.
Always.
So I think it would be appropriate if you find a proper way of settling this. It's and then you have a new song out, and let's all pray to God that these things may not cross paths.
They won't. I believe. I mean, not to sit here and sound like I'm creepy. Do you understand? But when sometimes I believe in life, when things happen, it happens for a reason and for a purpose. This show was planned before this happened, wasn't it? I already called and I said, I'm releasing a new song. I want an interview. So. When it came, everything was unexpected. However, I believe that, everything under the universe is protected by something, and there's a force. And God himself has a reason and a purpose why things is happening this way. Definitely, certain things are going to be resolved. Everybody out there has their own opinion about things. People are hurt about things that were spoken out about me. Others are hurt because they know the situation. Others are hurt because they know the situation. And everybody out there has their own opinion about how things should be done. However, people will never know what the story is behind everything. And that is what is not for them. That is what is for family to deal with at home. Like I keep saying, it's unfortunate that, these things had to come out that was not supposed to come out at all. But when mistakes are done, you don't topple it up with another mistake. And that is why I'm not going to open my mouth to say anything. And who here, what I say, no matter what I do, no, on the woman, on the nye me woman, inti, minti minja baby anya den, ain't gonna even feel talk about her or disrespect her. And so, like the saying is, you just leave things for God to do. Just leave things for family so that we can solve it at home.
A few days ago, something came up mentioning Stacey and Ochame Kofi. She used to work with you.
Yes, she did.
What's your relationship with Stacey now?
Stacey's family. She didn't just used to work with me. Stacey is family from my father's side. It's that kind of family that where you guys grew up together. You know each other very, very well. You know each other's families very, very well. Yeah, and that's what it is.
So how does she appear in this whole mess?
I don't think she said anything. I think what happened was that it was just a comment that was made in that everybody, especially some people that know me, feel like they should just say something. You know what I mean? However, she's my big sister. I know how much she would want to rant and rave and speak certain things that she feels is the truth. But I've spoken to her and everything is fine now. I mean, I appreciate everybody who's come out there to support me. Some support might come out as not appropriate because of speaking to my mother. And so apologies to my mother wherever she is, And also, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who believes that they should support me. I know how you feel, but at this point, I just want us to all hold our peace and just leave God to do his own thing.
That's it.
All right, folks. So Well, more tweets. We are about ending the interview. Official Sly says, and I want the Don to look at Becky and tell her exactly what he said on the show a few days ago when someone commented and bet on Toby leaving her after spending her money. And you, the Don, said, yes, I've also bet this is going to happen. I know he's going to defend it, but what he said is gone.
Know that, like I kept saying, a lot of people have been through a lot of hurt. The person that I didn't mention is also my father, you know, and my stepmom who's at home also. I'm sure she's listening. I've spoken about my mom and let them know how much I love her. I also just want to tell my dad. I know I've dragged them into a lot of things, being their daughter being a celebrity. It's a fortunate and unfortunate thing that sometimes all this goes on. So to daddy and mommy out there, they know themselves, the champions, we call ourselves, a me cham. I just want to tell them that, and, you know, I love them also, you know. There's nothing as beautiful as a family, everybody coming together and all of us being one, you know. And, you know, a lot of people also have a different perception and ashes, you know, logic about who my husband is, honestly. If you've met him, you understand the kind of person he is. He's a very decent and respectful person. He might be Nigerian, you know, but I think all Nigerians are not as they say they are. It's the same way not all Ghanaians are who they are. And that is something I feel like if we're not careful, we always try to start a war, you know, amongst culture and religions and countries. You know, some Nigerians may be good, some may not be good. But I just leave people to, you know, maybe someday meet who he is, the kind of person that he is, and know who he is. He's quite very responsible.
Can I get a one-on-one interview with him?
we can talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, the other time I wanted to tell him that, look, I need you. But my producer is a super. Why is one?
He's you need to.
No, he's a very nice guy. I mean, I was in a meeting.
Feel like you should meet him.
I was in a meeting. I was in a meeting where
his personality
was there.
And who he is. He's very responsible and respectful, you know. And but sometimes but or you're very, very respectful. Physically, very intelligent, very cordial.
There was an incident when we went to the xylophone thing. And,
xylophone thing? What is thing?
The xylophone invasion in Nigeria. And I was so furious. Like, they had put the Nigerians in a room. And then the Ghanaians were in a different. And if you go to the Nigerians' room, everything was there. Champagne, plenty things. If you come out there, pure water. We're a ball.
Willie Roy,
yeah, me, Willie Roy, and I was on top of my anger level. But Toby took the issue like he's talking, like when you go out, he say, calm down, it's me and you, let's talk, don't worry. Then he talk to you. I said, you want champagne? Then he go and bring him champagne. He toned me down, and I became a fool.
By the time I realized the champagne, everything
they what you define. What you define? I say, my guy, what are you looking for? You want a car? Should we buy you a car? The most important thing is calm down. Let's play the show. After the show, we go solve problems. And that's the kind of guy he is. I know him small, so I mean. You go come, you go see him.
I've met him. I was, as I said, I was in a meeting and he chanced on us. You understand? I was in a meeting and he chanced on us, and I spent about 20 minutes. He got in very late anyway, and we had a discussion. Yeah. And I stood there, I was just watching him. Just at the tail end of the meeting, and we're having a discussion. He was asking me about my relationship with other Nigerian presenters and all, and it was mad. I think he's a super cool guy.
Yeah, I think I was in the bank.
Can you please get him?
I was in the bank when the issue was being discussed on radio. Then this guy in the crowd said, Bekapa. Ghana for me pa okay Nigerian. I think Ghanaians are jealous. The men are jealous. You know the way. The guy said in the bank, pa, why are you crying? Ghana for me you know how many times Becca has been around in this country? I mean, you guys have been around. We've been going to Nigeria front and back. I think the moment to fall That's what the guy was saying in the bank.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I wish you all the very best. God bless you. And congratulations on the new song. So this coming on an album or it's just a single?
It's a single. Well, my album is actually out in September, thereabouts. So,
right.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming, Becca.
Thank you.
It's been nice, man.